Come have fun with us and don't forget to subscribe.
What's up everybody, I'm Rick.
And I'm Anna.
And welcome to a reaction. Anna?
Yes.
My Hero is one of the anime on our list of 101 anime we want to watch in our lifetime. And on this channel, we are covering all of those anime. If you want to see the full list, there's a link in the description box below. And you can also watch the outro to this video. As of now, we've finished 5 animes on that list.
Yes.
Last time on My Hero, Anna, we got a recap.
Yeah, we got a recap. It's interesting to see in the recap how, like, the perspective, you know? Because the recap talks mainly about the report.
Yeah, it was
right?
framed as like an official report.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's interesting to see, like, what people chose to put in and what not to put in.
What didn't make it in the report.
Like the fact that some like high school students,
the kids were involved
on the front line of this battle.
Heavily involved.
Yeah.
But of course, there was some cover-up done, not necessarily by the people writing the report, but by the people that were questions, you know, the people that were present, the heroes. And it's understandable, like...
You don't want people to know that the 15-year-old...
Well, more so, like, they risk their life and then you throw them under the bus, like, they would have gotten in trouble, you know?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I feel like it would have also made a really bad impression with the public that they let kids fight in this.
Yeah, of course. But the public already, you know, is kind of...
Yes, the public's opinion of them is already like, shaking.
Yes, but we saw also other things that are happening, shaking the world per se. One of which was at the end when there was some talk of a prison break.
Oh, yes.
So let's see.
Oh.
Let's see if it does happen.
You think it'll happen right now? Honestly, I'll be surprised if they jump into more action right away. Because it seems like they will, but I'm curious. Like, will they really?
Well, that's a prison.
Yeah.
It seems like we're getting into the prison break right away.
Yeah. Yeah, it's starting right away.
So you see, we got the report that was saying, like, we arrested thousands of people, the leaders, and the
like
blah,
the
blah,
first
blah.
thing they talk about is, oh, so they let Tomura run.
They let all these people run?
Yeah. Feels like an important job considering what's in there.
Oh, wow.
Oh. Oh!
Just walking in, just through the front door.
Wow.
He dead.
Yeah, they're gone.
Yeah.
At least they know what's coming.
And he said if you could have been there, we would have helped.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like it.
It doesn't seem like he could have done much.
Shigaraki's there too.
I didn't think he'd be there. Oh, it went back 3 minutes.
Oh,
the way they
talk about them. You know what the second part of the season will be? Some other escapee, because I'm sure they'll blow up the place and random prisoners are gonna escape.
Yeah, and they have already mentioned that they're holding here the worst of the worst.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah. Wow, and then like, look at it, they're just like advancing through. I'm sure it looks like they're just like breaking through those walls.
You know, of course you don't want Alpha 1 to be freed, but in 2 minutes they made me stop rooting for those guys.
Yeah, that's true.
So now
Well,
you're kind
I
of just
mean,
like, okay, I guess.
It's like I don't feel as sorry for what
For
would
what's
happen
happening to them. Yeah, exactly.
You know? Yeah.
Which I'm guessing is on purpose, of course.
Yeah.
It's still all for one, huh?
Yeah. I'm guessing it's gonna be him until Midoriya somehow saves him.
Still resisting.
Trying.
No, no. Go back to sleep.
Go back to sleep.
It reminds me of like Gollum and the Lord of the Rings movies.
Yeah,
when he's
true.
having conversation with himself and they switch the...
Yeah, that's what I want to say. Like this, like switching the side is if you know it's another side of him talking.
Next self. Does it mean like literally Orochimaru style?
Yeah, I wonder.
Or more like you'll inherit my mission, you know?
I feel if it was that, he wouldn't want them to release him.
He's just bleeding out.
Yeah. To get all of these red warnings. It's like, warning, you're dying. Too late.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the way to do it, right?
Yeah.
You have the prisoners escape,
Yeah,
and then they have to split their forces.
right.
He's getting out though.
Yeah.
He was laughing, he wasn't worried. It's interesting
It's over.
because I was under the impression that like Shigaraki was under the influence of more of a, you know, imprint of All for One. You know,
Yeah.
because they were saying like people's
Like it's the previous owner of the quirks is still
like kind of there.
Yeah.
And I thought it was kind of something like that, but it seems very much.
But I think that that's what All for One did, because I feel like that is what's happening to Midoriya, you know? So I feel like All for One just made it so that he could physically manipulate Shigaraki. It's not just the result of transferring the quirk.
Yeah, but because they were saying like it's because of his will is so strong, that's why he took over. What I'm saying is that I thought that will was not something that he had. Like, for example, it seems like they're communicating the two All for Ones, right? I thought it was something separate, is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean. It's not like the will that was left within Shigaraki is something that can physically link to All for One.
It seems like he's in control.
Yeah, exactly.
The one in jail is in control
Yeah,
of the one
exactly.
outside.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you mean.
Like they're the same.
Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting. You're right. I wonder if that would have been the case if the previous users of
One for All were still alive.
I
Well,
mean, yeah, All Might is still alive.
so I guess that's an interesting idea to think about, right? If All Might were to appear inside of
Midoriya.
How would that work? Would All Might be aware of it? Because that's what's happening here.
Yeah, exactly. Or would it be just a reminiscence of All Might from when
the
he
previous
had the power?
user?
Yeah, that's interesting. I'm sure we'll get a more clear explanation of what's happening there. Because I think it will be relevant to how they'll get rid of this. You know, like how will they free Shigaraki?
Yeah. Oh!
Look who's there!
Look who's back! I didn't think we would see people we knew.
Yeah, me neither. But I guess it makes sense.
He even killed the others.
Yeah.
Him too, huh?
Yeah. Wait, I know.
It's our boy Sting!
Oh, yes, it is! I didn't recognize him without the...
That's the girl from the opening.
Oh, yeah. So I guess she'll be one of the escapees that we follow.
Overhaul! Everyone's free!
Yeah, everyone.
It's like
everyone is back.
We're back to square one.
Yeah.
You see how weird it is? It's like he's there twice, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's interesting. Parallel.
Yeah, because Miroya is always saying, the narrator,
Yeah.
this is the story of how I become the greatest hero.
Yeah, exactly.
Ah, it's the half and half. If they all follow him, he's got a even more troublesome army.
They just attacked other prisons.
Seven prisons.
But this is not what I signed up for. Is what I was gonna say.
Or he was following Shigaraki, not all for one,
Oh,
you know?
yeah, I guess. Oh my god. Why would he call himself that?
Yeah. Also, compared to, you know, the Liberation Front and the other people from the League of Villains who all had, let's say, understandable in the sense that, like, you get where they're coming from. They've lived through stuff and they've decided to act in a way that, you know, you don't necessarily agree with, yeah. But you're like, okay, I get it, you know, your dad was a psychopath, yeah. You know, but here it's just like, yeah, I want to be the demon lord.
I was gonna say, I feel like a lot of times in storylines like this, what happens with the antagonist is that it's never or almost never the kind of character who's like wakes up one day and is like, oh, I'm gonna be evil today, you know. That's infantile. But I feel like that's what it's happening here.
Yeah, well,
you know,
we don't have a.
That's what it sounds like.
We don't have a pass for him, but yeah, that's what it sounds like right now.
Exactly.
And even the end goal, right? Because the end goal of the Liberation Front and a lot of people inside the League is this system is broken.
Right.
We want to fix it.
Like they always see themselves as the good guys, you know? Or not necessarily the good guys, but as like trying to achieve something that would be good for everyone.
We're fighting the power,
yeah, exactly,
right?
Exactly.
We want freedom for everyone to use their power however they want, or we want to break this hero society that's, you know,
it doesn't seem to me like he's even trying to frame it in a positive way, you know, what he's doing.
Or rather, okay, so here's the thing. He doesn't seem to have an ideology.
Yeah, that's the thing. He just wants to rule the world.
Yeah.
Which is like very evil sounding.
Oh my god, he's bleeding blood already.
I mean, where would you think you would be? Of course, you'd be in a hospital.
Good for him, he's worried about everyone.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
He shrunk so much, huh?
Yeah, what happened? And she tried so hard, she made such a huge sacrifice.
Some would say it was a mistake. The leg's still gone.
Yeah.
That's gonna add to the impression that
7 before?
he said they attacked 7 prison and villains escaped from 6.
Ah, okay.
I don't know what that 7th was about. Was it a failure or was it some other plan?
Yeah.
Yeah, the fact that this happened with the prisons makes it even more
Much
a
worse.
failure.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. It's like whoever you managed to capture is probably nothing. Like they were small timers compared to the ones who got out.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
That's kind of much to go protest at the hospital.
In the hospital, yeah. Like it feels like in the hospital it would be the ones who like risk the most, who fought the hardest if they ended up in the hospital, you know. It's against them that you're gonna go talk. I don't know, at a government or at the university even. Somewhere else.
The academy.
The academy, yeah. Oh, it's because Endeavor is there. Because they know he's in the hospital. A press conference? He's barely alive.
That family has had a tough time.
Yeah.
I mean, mainly because of Endeavor. It's what you could have been. Throat was burned, dude.
The mom. Bakugo is not giving up.
It's Deku and they haven't shown him yet. It's probably in a pitiful state.
It's not even just the injuries he took, it's also the injuries from using.
If he dies, I'll kill him.
Works.
Okay.
I'm imagining how tough it must be for Shoto and for his siblings too, to see like the dark side of his father be revealed to the world like this. But now, after he's acknowledged it and is trying to change. And they've acknowledged that because like they've seen that side of him all these years. They've hated him for it. But like now he's finally seen the wrongs of his ways and is trying to make things better, even a little bit. Yeah, and it's now that it gets out and everybody gets to see it, you know.
Yeah, but that's what makes it more tragic. And
yeah, exactly.
It's also why, you know, Dabi chose that moment.
Yeah, exactly.
He was watching, he waited.
And also the fact that they can't deny it, right? Shoto can't go out there or even like to himself and say like, oh no, he's not that bad. He's knows
not
he's
that bad
bad
of a guy. No,
yeah.
Like they all hated him.
He knows how bad his father has been. So how can you explain that you've forgiven him when you know it just all comes back now?
Yeah. The public, we said it, but it hurts to see it, you know.
Yeah.
The public is against them. Right now, the flag seems to be like very focused on Endeavor, but they were saying heroes in general are getting blamed, especially the prison situation. It just makes it
1,000 times worse because, like I was saying, whatever success you might have claimed as a result of the attack was completely nullified by this. Having all of those terrible prisoners out there is way worse than what the Association League of Villains or the Liberation Front would have done.
Yeah. Now that we've got, some of these old villains back on the outside, do you think they'll have any impact?
Like real impact?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure of it.
Story-wise, I mean, right?
Yeah.
Because actually, I don't think so.
I don't think we're gonna follow their stories or get into it too deeply. I think that what they will do collectively will matter.
The only one who I think will have a substantial impact is Stain, because so many were inspired by his words, but
that's interesting.
he was never there to keep talking about it, right?
Right, or even to follow through to his.
But in the sense that people just took it and ran away with it and did their own things that he might or might not
have approved of.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's true. I don't know. I feel like I told you, I don't think that the impact will come from each and every one of them individually. I don't think we're gonna necessarily follow any of them, except maybe the girl who's in the opening. Maybe she'll be more into focus. But I think that what they will do collectively will impact the way things will go from here on.
Well, we shall see what happens from now on as we keep on reacting to more episodes of My Hero Academia. If you want to be there for those reactions, we invite you to
subscribe to this channel. The button is down below.
Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for liking it if you did, and
have a nice day.